If you want to know what was going on in a specific time period in history, then what you do is you go read the poetry of that time. You know what I'm saying? And the poets tell the story. The poets are the social commentary of that time.
In recent years, the music industry has been popularizing songs like Bad and Bougie and Bounce Back, but songs like these don't reflect the true depth of rap music. When you strip rap down to its core, you'll find that its essence is poetic social commentary.
Well, right now, rappers and hip hop, that's the poetry of today's time, you know what I mean? So you want to know what's going on, listen to the rappers.
In the Black future, there's a place.
The poetry of this music flows from the continual struggles of the African American community.
You turn the Thunder game and people see a bunch of white people, so they think, some black people is ones on the court. You know what I mean? That's not true. You know what I mean? There's a huge black population, and there's a huge black culture. You know what I'm saying? So I think hip hop helps get that out. You know what I mean? I think hip hop helps to tell their story and share, what we've been through, what we've seen, and just let the world know, like, we're here, man, we exist.
It's most notably seen on the East and West Coast, pioneered by NWA and the Notorious B.I.G. The struggles of the black community span the country and everywhere in between, including Oklahoma.
Another shooting by a white police officer in the St. Louis area leaves another African-American man
across
dead.
the country this weekend, hundreds were arrested in ongoing protests over police
grieving family that deserves answers for their...
The Oklahoma police officer charged with manslaughter for killing an unarmed black motorist.
First of all, rest in peace to Sandra Bland. If ever we need it better, it's better they understand. It's a day-to-day maneuver. Hampton, Malcolm, Matula, they lock you up or they shoot you. Abuser, loser, accuser. Mention wrong or right. Trying to control my life. If ever I did, better I live.
Although it hasn't been easy, there hasn't been an artist that has managed to make it big in the Midwest. JB is creating his own style in OKC.
We're in Oklahoma, so there's no real music industry. There's no urban music industry, no urban music market. When I started, there was there was a hip hop scene, but it was real ourselves. We had to, learn everything. Not only that, our style, or at least for me, my style, gets pulled from everything here. Not only everything here, but who I listen to. So, I like Ice Cube's. I like Pop. That's West Coast. I also like 8 Ball and MJG. I like Scarface. That's Southern. I like Nas. I like Lord Finesse. That's East Coast. So instead of me just being identifying oh, he sounds like he's from LA, or he sounds like my influence comes from everywhere, because I'm right here in Oklahoma, and I don't just have somebody who's just that's the guy. So we take after him. You know what I mean? I take after everybody I listened to growing up. You know what I mean?
Today, JB is dominating the Oklahoma rap scene. This past year, he has released an album, opened for the Tower Theater, performed at South by Southwest, and is preparing for his tour.
And they opened the curtains, and it was packed from the top down to the people were sitting on the floor in front of the stage, because the whole room was packed. It had filled up in 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It just blew me away. I almost started crying. You know what I mean? That all day. There was nobody before. There was nobody after me, and before me, I was watching the act before me, so I knew that they didn't come there for them. That everybody, piled in there for me. And it just made my day. And so that's when I realized, people actually like me.
Although he has been successful, he has faced his fair share of adversity. When he was 18, his brother was shot on 84th and Walker in the Highlands in OKC.
Now, I ain't nobody special. Nobody ever said I'm nobody's favorite, but there's nobody better. Nobody ever said it would be easy. Nobody helped me. Nobody believed me. My mom's always said you can't depend on nobody. When you need help, ain't no friends, nobody. I'm from Oklahoma, they say nobody's here. Unless you hooping for the Thunder, don't nobody care. If nobody applauds and nobody rewards, I won't be surprised because nobody was for us. I messed up a lot, but it was nobody's fault but my own. I'm just happy that nobody saw. Plus, I want respect, but I ain't nobody yet. Trying to make you understand what don't nobody get. See, I stay by myself. Dying alone haunts me. Plus, I piss off girls, so don't nobody want me. All I ever wanted was family and friends behind me. Look over my shoulder, didn't see nobody. They killed my little brother and my best friend too. That's the kind of pain I put nobody through. But I'ma walk into heaven like Enoch probably. Look inside my casket, won't see nobody.
Despite his hardship, he continues to give back to the community. Like many others before him, JB uses his voice as a beacon for his community.
I think that's why the arts are important. That's why music is important, because it gives a voice to the voiceless. You know what I mean? Like a person may not say nothing his whole life. Like me, I didn't really talk my whole entire life. But when I picked up this rapping and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, like it really gave me a voice, and then gave me a chance to tell my story.
When he's not performing or working on his music, JB is a teacher at Harper Academy in OKC. He passes on his love for music to students in alternative high school.
I just want to say thank you for, giving me opportunity to take your class with him, being as, popular as he is with, music. It's really dope to have someone like him, actually come to, school like this or anything like that. So I just want to say thanks for giving me this opportunity and helping me through day-to-day struggles.
Going forward, JB is working on spreading the message of his music. He will continue to be a voice for the voiceless, and the people of OKC will be silent no more.
Flashes, nigga keep killing them. Block party looking like a million. Man, march on, we feeling them.
Look, I read Asada at an early age. I read Solo Nights in 11th grade. I read Malcolm X at least 5 times before I ever put his name in one of my rhymes. Heard Bobby Seale speak and got his autograph.